Welcome back to Dogs of the Wind. In this episode, we bring our adventure in Kruger Park to a close with a 3-night stay in Tsendze Rustic camp. There is no power in this camp, except for solar lighting in the ablution block, and there are no paved roads. Before you arrive, you will need to check in at Mapani, where you will be assigned a campsite. The camp is heavily wooded and makes you feel like you are right in the bush, as each campsite is surrounded by thick foliage. We were delighted to find that we were camped next to our same neighbors from Punda Maria, and they were very relieved that there were no pesky monkeys here at Tzendze campsite. Beware, as we discovered some muddy patches after the heavy rain, so be wary of the fine clay areas when setting up camp if there's a chance of bad weather. The gate is unguarded and requires the passenger to do their duty opening and closing the gate lots of times. You may open the gates at 4:30 in the morning during midsummer. Not so ridiculous after our early morning Shingwedzi leopard sightings. When going out in the dark, a spotlight or a bright flashlight is very useful. On our first game drive, we decided to drive the Tropic of Capricorn loop, and the sunrise greeted us with a lovely herd of Tsendze, Temnix horses, and Caspian plovers, amongst many other birds. This area is characterized by flat, open grasslands and some beautiful floodplains. When one joins the main road, one finds the Tropic of Capricorn monument, signaling the end of the loop.
So in the day 1 of our stay at Tsendze Rustic camp, it has ended with quite a bit of a bang, as we've been caught in a massive afternoon thunder shower, and this is probably one of the first ones by all accounts, as it has been a bit of a drought at the moment. Anyway, nothing much to report from today, but we have had a good day. We'll see you for day 2. Hello, we are day 2 at Tzendze Rustic camp, and we survived a torrential downpour last night, and now we are trying to look for stuff in a very gloomy day, very muddy Kruger. Okay. At the moment, we have been bombarded by flying ants / flying termites. We have found a barn owl feasting on those termites, and now that's about it. Okay, bye.
We did not have much luck with sightings that morning, so we decided to head to Pioneer Dam Hide. En route, we came across this magnificent beast blocking the causeway by the Shipandani Hide.
It's a big croc as well.
Flanked by herons and storks, this beast was waiting for the fish to wash down over the bridge.
Family taking on a crocodile. Let's see what happens. I think the croc's just gonna get chased back into the water. There's a flippin' massive croc.
At the Pioneer Hide, we were able to see a wide variety of birds, including some waders on the far bank, so we enjoyed bird watching for a while before we decided to head back and enjoy the sunset. The area around Mopani is not known for game viewing, and you will have noticed the scarcity of large mammals in this video. It just goes to show that in the bush, sightings are never guaranteed. Tzendze Camp, however, is lush and green and filled with bird life right in the campsite. So we spent our third day in camp, just lazing in the hammock and ticking birds off our list. Most of this footage was shot right from the hammock, so we apologize for the shaky clips. But can you blame us for wanting to put our feet up in this idyllic setting, surrounded by trees and birds? Over the course of our holiday, we identified 152 bird species and 52 lifers. Of course, we saw many more LBJs, which we were still too inexperienced to identify. And if we've misidentified any birds, please leave a comment below. We are still amateurs, eager to learn. Unsurprisingly, we saw a pair of tiny scops owls on a regular basis. Tzendze is well known for its resident owl population. During our stay, we visited the hides in the area: Shipandani near Mopani and Sable near to Palabawa Gate. These hides have fold-away beds, and guests can book to stay overnight in these hides for an immersive bush experience. On a previous trip in 2020, we stayed at both hides, one after the other. To book Shipandani, you are required to contact Mopani or email Sandparks. The hide sleeps 6 people and has a communal area behind the hide and a long drop toilet. It is a basic affair, but the selling point is the river that is right below you, and the sounds of the bush envelop you completely. With a bright spotlight, you will see crocodiles patrolling the river, and a diversity of life will come to visit you. In this area of Kruger, there are some less maintained roads. This one we had driven before the rain and knew that the bottom was very rocky before we forded. Sable can be booked through Palabawa Gate office or by emailing Sandparks. Sable is a bigger hide, which can hold up to 9 people, with a larger communal area, and you're able to bring the cars into the fence line. The Sable Dam is also much bigger, so if you're looking to spot game at night, bring a powerful spotlight, as the other bank is very far away. Sable is close to the town of Palabawa, with a large amount of light pollution and some city sounds punctuating the night. Shipandani was far more isolated and private. Thus, our favourite stay was Shipandani, as we were able to see far more life approach and leave the river with a magnificent sunrise. Refer to the Sandparks website for the amenities and what to bring for your stay.
And this is our last morning in the Kruger National Park. So we went for a sneaky early morning drive and we have found absolutely nothing. Anyway, so this is more or less the end of our Kruger Park trip.